Hey guys, GameBall06 here and back with another video. In this video I'm showing you guys the process of the creation of my newest original character, Graffa. But first let's go over the initial idea. So as for most of the characters that I designed, I only had a few things in mind that I wanted to draw. The most important thing was the puffy jacket. I wanted it to cover the bottom half of her face so it makes her look a little bit more timid, shy, and almost like she's hiding something internally. Next, I wanted her to have decently long and straight hair. There was no reason for this other than I thought it would look good. You guys can be the judge of that. I also wanted her in leggings to signify that she is in pretty good shape, and whenever she has to, she can run, and she can run fast. So, she's no slouch. Finally, I wanted her to have some sweet kicks. This was an absolute must. She has to be tripping on the floor with the kind of shoes that she's wearing. With that, we can get to her actual creation. Proportionally, I knew that I didn't want Graffa to be too short. I wanted her to be just a little shorter than the average adult woman. In comparison to Sutiya Seika, and I wanted her to be like maybe 2 heads shorter, roughly. Obviously, I didn't use Sutiya Seika as any kind of reference, but that's kind of the idea I had. At first, I sketched out the body and then I took care of the clothing, or I tried to, but then I found it easier after I did the doodle to get the basic proportions, to just draw Graffa with the clothes already on. I found when I'm doing these reference sheets, and sometimes when I'm just doing the straight sketches, I think you guys have noticed that rather than sketching out a full body and then putting clothes on, I just do both simultaneously at this point. I've gotten to a point in my art where it's just easier to do that, and it just takes less time for me. When you get to a certain point, you can imagine the clothes on the character if you know your character's going to be wearing clothes. But if you guys are struggling with that, then I would just suggest drawing the entire body first. That's what I did when I first started. Then I put the clothes onto the body. It takes more time, but you need to get used to being able to draw the body as a whole if you're trying to draw characters. So when it came down to her expressions, I made sure to emphasize her eyes as much as I could while keeping her low key. Since her mouth is covered in 2 of the 3 expressions, not including the full body, I had to use her eyes and eyebrows to communicate her emotions. Thinking back now, I want to improve my ability to draw profile faces because this reminds me how I drew my Harmonia side view, and I didn't particularly like that. This is definitely something I'm going to be looking into and going into 2024. And once I started drawing the clothes and the body, I just got into a zone. So, yeah. once I got to this point, I knew I was at the last stretch. I know what color I wanted her jacket to be from the beginning. That dark green is what I already pictured along with the dark leggings. Everything else is just a spur of the moment decision. I do gotta give a shout out to Soccer Player 2003 for the suggestion to give her light blue hair. Had he not made the suggestion, I would have gone for orange hair instead, and the shoes had different colors as well. I still wanted the hair to stand out color wise so that when you look at her face is the first thing you look at because the hair draws you to the face. I made sure to take a few seconds to look away and then look back to see what my eyes were naturally drawn to when I looked at her, and it was naturally drawn to her face, which is what I wanted. Since this is just a reference sheet, I'm not going to shade or add lighting, but I did include blushing for a couple of the expressions, and that is the general process of creating Graffa. Again, thank you Soccer Player 2003 on the Newgrounds Secret Santa Discord for giving me the light blue hair suggestion. I think the orange could have turned out fine. You guys will briefly see it here, or you guys have already seen it, so you guys let me know if I made the right decision or if you guys prefer the orange. Maybe I'll make a twin sister who has orange hair and who doesn't wear a puffy jacket. We'll see. So for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or enjoy my overall content, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing off camera, check out my Discord, Newgrounds, Twitter or X, DeviantArt, and anywhere I am on the internet. All of the links should be in the description. Deuces.